I'm going to try to win the Arizona Coyotes a Stanley Cup. After every season, I'm going to spin a wheel and add one NHL All-Star to this team. Let's see how many All-Stars it takes for Arizona to win a cup. In season 1, expectations are low. Don't expect a cup. We're finishing with a 32-45-5 record, 31st in the entire league. The only team worse than us was the Tampa Bay Lightning. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. I made no adjustments to this roster whatsoever, and somehow Tampa finished last. Clayton Keller led the way with 26 goals and 50 assists for 76 points, while Connor McDavid led the entire league in points with 114, consisting of 43 goals and 71 assists. When the playoffs came to an end, the Edmonton Oilers are going to win the Stanley Cup. So now we're going to go ahead and spin the wheel, and our first player is going to be coming from the New York Rangers. From the New York Rangers, I'm going to select Adam Fox. We need a superstar defenseman, and I know he can be that guy for us. Clearly, we're not going to make the playoffs this season, but this team should see some improvement. When year 2 came to an end, we finished with a 33-39-10 record, and we're 29th in the entire league. I also want to mention, I'm just re-simming the 2021-2022 season over and over. Tampa ended up finishing second in the entire league after finishing dead last the year before, so that makes a lot of sense. Adam Fox led the team in points with 11 goals and 58 assists for 69 points, while Patrick Kane's picking up 102 points consisting of 50 goals and 52 assists. In the playoffs, the Colorado Avalanche are going to be sweeping the New York Rangers to win the Stanley Cup. Heading into our next spin, we're going to have a chance at a fantastic player as we're getting the Pittsburgh Penguins to select from. And of course, there's only one man I can select from Pittsburgh, and that's going to be Sid the Kid. I also want to mention, you might have noticed the Arizona Coyotes logo looks slightly different. That's because I had to create a team. I took everyone from the Arizona Coyotes roster, placed it on this team, and then created them a logo, and I made the logo as similar as possible, but the colors are slightly different. So it should be no surprise, we're probably not making the playoffs. We're still missing a ton of pieces. When season 3 came to an end, we're finishing 28th in the entire league, 33-38-11. Crosby led the way with 71 points consisting of 18 goals and 53 assists, while Sidney Crosby from the Pittsburgh Penguins leads the entire league with 53 goals and 66 assists for 119 points. And Mike Smith's going to lead all goaltenders in wins with 48, while picking up a .917 save percentage and a .245 goals against. In the playoffs, the Vegas Golden Knights are defeating the Florida Panthers in 6 games. Mark Stone led the way with 26 points consisting of 7 goals and 19 assists, while Robin Leonard's picking up 16 wins with a .926 save percentage and a .232 goals against. So what we really need is a superstar goalie, but we're not going to get that from this team as we're getting the Ottawa Senators. And instead of going with Thomas Chabot, I'm going to take Brady Tkachuk. We need a solid power forward that has X factors because that's going to help our line chemistry a lot. When this season finished, we definitely saw improvement as we're finishing 37-37-8, and that's good enough for 25th in the entire league. So we're slowly getting better. Crosby led the way with 36 goals and 44 helpers for 80 points, while Connor McDavid's leading the entire league with 40 goals and 64 assists for 104 points. John Gibson's leading the league in wins with 39 while posting a .923 save percentage and a .238 goals against. In the playoffs, the Calgary Flames are defeating the Florida Panthers in 6 games. Maybe eventually Florida will win a cup in this sim. Johnny Gaudreau led the way with 27 points consisting of 11 goals and 16 assists, and Jacob Markstrom's picking up 16 wins with a .923 save percentage and a .248 goals against. With our 4th spin, we're finally going to be able to get a solid goalie as we're going to be getting the Vancouver Canucks, and that means we're selecting Thatcher Demko. Now that we have a goaltender we can win under, expectations are higher for this team. But I didn't think we would do this well. 45-33-4, and we finished 9th in the entire league. Sidney Crosby was unstoppable, finishing with 45 goals and 64 assists for 109 points, while Thatcher Demko's picking up 33 wins with a .903 save percentage and a .301 goals against. Leading the entire league in points is Sidney Crosby from the Arizona Coyotes, and we already know what his numbers are, and Jack Campbell, 44 wins with a .906 save percentage and a .276 goals against. We're finally making the playoffs, and in the first round, we're taking on the Winnipeg Jets. Winnipeg's coming out strong in Game 1 with a big 7-4 win, but Arizona's responding in Game 2 with a 4-2 win to even up the series. 2 second period goals are helping Arizona take a 2-1 series lead, and 3 unanswered in Game 4 is putting Winnipeg on the brink of elimination. And in Game 5, an OT winner from Anton Strawman is sending us to the second round. In the second round, we're matching up against the Colorado Avalanche. The Avs are starting the series off right with a 5-2 win, but the Coyotes are responding in Game 2 with a 3-1 win to even the series. 2 McKinnon goals is leading to a 2-1 series lead for Colorado, and a 3-1 win in Game 4 is putting the Yotes on the brink of elimination. And in Game 5, 3 goals from the Avalanche defense is going to send us home. When the playoffs came to an end, the Tampa Bay Lightning win the cup as they sweep the Colorado Avalanche. Sidney Crosby led the way for Arizona, picking up 3 goals and 7 assists for 10 points, and Nazem Kadri's leading all postseason scorers with 23 points consisting of 10 goals and 13 assists. And Andrei Vasilevsky is going to pick up 16 wins while posting a .928 save percentage and a .217 goals against. With this next spin, we're not going to be getting a superstar player, but we're going to be getting a really good one from the Sabres. And that player is Rasmus Dahlin, and he's definitely going to be helping our left side defense. We had an impressive season last year, but honestly, I think it was a bit of a fluke. So it clearly wasn't a fluke, as this team went 43, 33, and 6. We're second in the Central and 15th in the entire league. Sid the Kid's leading the way like usual with 83 points consisting of 33 goals and 50 assists, and Austin Matthews is casually picking up 121 points consisting of 71 goals and 50 assists. Yeah, you heard that right. Austin Matthews. 71 goals. And I want you to keep in mind, I have scoring frequency at medium. And this is just the regular sliders, and he's picking up 71 goals. And Jack Campbell, he's leading the way with 47 wins with a .916 save percentage and a .242 goals against. For the second year in a row, Arizona's making the playoffs, and they're taking on the Wild in the first round. Minnesota's going to take game 1 on the back of 2 Hartman goals, and 2 in the third periods, helping Minnesota take a 2-0 series lead. 4 straight from the Wild is going to put the Coyotes on the brink of elimination, and in game 4, Minnesota's complete in the sweep. When the playoffs came to an end, the New York Rangers are winning the cup over the Colorado Avalanche in 7 games. Phil the Thrill led us in points with 3, consisting of 1 goal and 2 assists, and Artemi Panarin is leading all postseason scorers with 25 points, consisting of 7 goals and 18 assists. And Igor Shesterkin, he's hoisting the cup with 16 wins and a .931 save percentage and a .206 goals against. With this next spin, we're going to have a ton of options to choose from for players, as we're going to be landing on the Florida Panthers, and I think we need a second line center, so I'm going to take Barkov to lead the way. Surprisingly, with the addition of Barkov, Arizona wasn't as good, finishing with a 41, 34, and 7 record, 4th in the Central and 16th in the entire league. Sid the Kid did his usual thing, picking up 42 goals and 43 assists for 85 points, while Leon Draisaitl led the entire league with 102 points, consisting of 41 goals and 61 assists. Tristan Jarry is going to lead all goaltenders in wins with 42, while posting a .913 save percentage and a .265 goals against. In the first round, we're going to be matching up against the Vegas Golden Knights. 2 second period goals are allowing Arizona to take game 1, and an OT winner from Phil the Thrill is giving us a 2-0 series lead. 4 first period goals from the Yotes is going to put the Vegas Golden Knights on the brink of elimination, but Vegas is avoiding the sweep in game 4 with a 4-1 win, but in game 5, 2 Barkov goals are sending the Yotes to the second round. In the second round, we're matching up against the Vancouver Canucks. 3 unanswered in the third is going to help Arizona take game 1, and a Demko shutout in game 2 is giving us a 2-0 series lead. The Canucks avoid falling to a 3-0 deficit with an OT winner from JT Miller, but a third period goal from Brady Tkachuk is putting Arizona 1 game away from the conference finals. 3 unanswered in the third from Vancouver keeps their hopes alive, and in game 6, once again, 3 unanswered is forced in game 7. Luckily, in game 7, Arizona is able to survive Vancouver's comeback, and they're off to the conference finals. In the conference finals, the Arizona Coyotes are matching up against the St. Louis Blues. The Blues are taking game 1 on the back of a Bertuzzo OT winner. A Robert Thomas OT winner is giving the Blues a 2-0 series lead, but Crosby's keeping Arizona alive in this series with an OT winner of his own. In game 4, the Blues win a close one and push Arizona to the brink of elimination, but Arizona's not going down easy. 4 unanswered in the third is keeping them alive in game 5, and 3 unanswered in game 6 is forced in game 7. And in game 7, a Rasmus Dahlin OT winner is sending us to the Stanley Cup final. So here we are, the Stanley Cup final. The Arizona Coyotes taking on the Ottawa Senators. Ottawa's taking a close game 1, 3-2, but an OT winner from Dahlin is able to even up the series at 1 game apiece. A 3-1 game 3 win is giving Ottawa a 2-1 series lead, but Arizona is able to respond in game 4 with a Demko shutout. 3 unanswered from Ottawa is going to put them 1 game away from hoisting the cup, and in game 6, Ottawa's defeating the Coyotes, and we got to continue to add players to this team. This was a tough loss, but I know this team will be back soon. Sidney Crosby led all postseason scorers with 33 points consisting of 12 goals and 21 assists, while Matt Murray is picking up 16 wins with a .930 save percentage and a .223 goals against. Also, if you've made it this far into the video and haven't already, make sure to subscribe. I'm trying to hit 10,000 subs by the end of the month, and every single sub helps a ton. So this team can clearly compete with some of the best in the league, but we got to make a few more adjustments. And now that we got a pick from the Boston Bruins, I think I know who to add. So we could have taken Charlie McAvoy to help the defense, but I want to have David Pasternak alongside Sidney Crosby on that first line. By putting David Pasternak on the first line alongside Sidney Crosby, I'm expecting this team to win every game. We clearly didn't win every game, as we went 43, 34, and 5, 3rd in the Central and 13th in the league. Crosby led the way with 84 points consisting of 29 goals and 55 helpers, while Kaprizov led the entire league in points with 102 consisting of 41 goals and 61 assists. Robin Leonard led all goaltenders in wins with 47, while posting a .923 save percentage and a .229 goals against. In the first round, we're going to be matching up against the St. Louis Blues once again. The Blues are coming out hot with 3 first period goals, which is going to lead to a game 1 win. A Barbashev OT winner is putting St. Louis up 2-0. Arizona is going to take a high score in game 3, 7-6, but a 6-2 win in game 4 for St. Louis is putting us 1 game away from elimination. 5 straight from the Yotes in Game 5 and 7 goals in Game 6 are sending us to Game 7. And in Game 7, the Arizona Coyotes are going to complete the improbable 3-1 comeback. In the second round, we're matching up against the Colorado Avalanche. Colorado's taking Game 1 in a 4-0 shutout, but Arizona's responding in Game 2 with 5 unanswered. The Yotes continue to roll, taking Game 3 2-1, but the Avalanche are evening up the series in Game 4 with the help of 3 unanswered. And a goal with 2 seconds left from Landeskog is going to put us on the brink of elimination. But the Coyotes are used to making comebacks, and they're going to bounce back in Game 6 with a 5-2 win, and an OT winner in Game 7 from Dahlin is sending us to the conference finals. In the conference finals, we're matching up against the Edmonton Oilers. Arizona's taking Game 1 with the help of 3 straight goals, and 4 unanswered is giving us a 2-0 series lead. In Game 3, a 2-1 win is putting Edmonton on the brink of getting swept. Edmonton's going to survive getting swept on the help of a late third period goal from McDavid, which is keeping their hopes alive. In Game 5, Edmonton's winning 3-1, and in Game 6, Edmonton's going to force a Game 7 with a 3-1 win. And in Game 7, the Oilers are completing the 3-0 series comeback. When the playoffs came to an end, Tampa's beating Edmonton in 5. I can't believe we just blew a 3-0 series lead. You hate to see it, you really do. Pasternak's leading the way in the postseason with 8 goals and 16 assists for 25 points. Kucherov's leading all postseason scorers with 38 points consisting of 23 goals and 15 assists, while Vasilevsky's picking up 16 wins with a .923 save percentage and a .238 goals against. So at this point, we just got to fill out our roster a bit more, and we're going to get a fantastic players from the Washington Capitals, and I think we already know who I'm picking. Ovi, you're going to be on the first line alongside Sid the Kid and David Pasternak. All I can see are a ton of goals happening here. When the season came to an end, the Arizona Coyotes are finishing with a 50, 21, and 11 record, first in the Central and 4th in the entire league. Sidney Crosby led the way with 28 goals and 46 assists for 74 points, while Alexander Ovechkin from the Washington Capitals is picking up 57 goals and 48 helpers for 105 points, and Vasilevsky 45 wins with a .927 save percentage and a .213 goals against. In the first round, we're taking on the Las Vegas Golden Knights. 4 unanswered, including an OT winners, giving Vegas Game 1. Arizona's responding in Game 2 with 6 unanswered to even up the series. An OT winner from Dadonov is giving Vegas a 2-1 series lead, but 3 second period goals from Arizona is keeping them in the series. The Golden Knights are putting Arizona on the brink of elimination with the help of 3 unanswered, and in Game 6, Vegas is taking us down 4-1. When the playoffs came to an end, Vegas ended up winning the cup over the Pittsburgh Penguins in 5 games. Malkin led all postseason scorers with 26 points consisting of 10 goals and 16 assists, while Robin Lehner's picking up 16 wins with a .930 save percentage and a .230 goals against. In order for us to win a Stanley Cup, I think we're going to need another solid defenseman, and we're getting the opportunity to draft one here as we're getting to select a player from the Nashville Predators. This should be a no-brainer. We're going with Roman Josi. Our only problem is we have a left defenseman now playing right D. I doubt that's going to be a big issue for us because we have so many studs on this team. When the season came to an end, we're finishing with a 52, 25, and 5 record, first in the Central and first in the entire league. Sid the Kid led the way with 30 goals and 48 assists for 78 points, and Alexander Ovechkin from the Washington Capitals is picking up 73 goals. You heard that right. Alexander Ovechkin, 73 goals in 82 games. This man is built different. And Vanacek, 45 wins with a .913 save percentage and a .261 goals against. In the first round, we're taking on the Vancouver Canucks. Brock Besser's putting up a hat trick in Game 1, which is leading to a 5-1 Game 1 win. Adam Fox responds in Game 2, scoring the only goal to even the series. A late goal from Bowie is putting Vancouver up 2-1, and in Game 4, Vancouver's taking a commanding 3-1 series lead. And in Game 5, 4 unanswered, sending Arizona home. When the playoffs came to an end, the Avs go on to win the Stanley Cup over the Tampa Bay Lightning in 7 games. Phil the Thrill led the way in the postseason with 3 points. There's nothing else to say there, we lost in the first round. Nathan McKinnon's picking up 13 goals and 16 assists for 29 points, while Darcy Kemper's picking up 16 wins with a .928 save percentage and a .215 goals against. At this point, we're just one piece away from a Stanley Cup, and I think we're going to be able to get a good piece from the San Jose Sharks. And that piece is going to be Timo Meier, and he's starting on the second line. When the season came to an end, we were actually slightly worse, going 49, 26, and 7, first in the Central and second in the entire league. For the first time in this video, Barkov's going to lead the team in points with 77, consisting of 29 goals and 48 assists. Patrick Kane's leading the entire league in scoring with 49 goals and 56 assists for 105 points, while Vasilevsky once again is leading all goaltenders in wins with 42 while posting a .911 save percentage and a .256 goals against. In the first round, we're going to be taking on the St. Louis Louis Blues. Clayton Keller's potting an OT winner, which allows Arizona to take game 1. A dominant 7-goal game 2 is putting Arizona up 2-0, and then 4 straight from Arizona is putting them 1 game away from the second round. And in game 4, an OT winner from Alexander Ovechkin is helping the Arizona Coyotes sweep the St. Louis Blues. In round 2, we're taking on the Minnesota Wild. 3 unanswered from Arizona is giving them game 1 and their 5th straight win. An OT winner from Brady Tkachuk is giving them a 2-0 series lead, and then a 4-2 game 3 puts Minnesota on the brink of elimination. Minnie's avoiding elimination in game 4 with a 7-2 win, but Arizona's responding in game 5 with a 5-1 win, and they're off to the next round. In the conference finals, we're matching up against the Calgary Flames. A late goal from Ovi's helping the Yotes take game 1, and a Brady Tkachuk OT winners helping us take game 2. Calgary avoids falling to a 3-0 deficit with a 5-2 win, and in game 4, the Flames are evening up the series with the help of 2 Toffoli goals. 4 unanswered from the Coyotes puts them 1 game away from the Stanley Cup, but Calgary's forcing game 7 in a close 2-1 win. And in game 7, 3 unanswered from the Coyotes is sending them to the Stanley Cup final. In the Stanley Cup final, we're matching up against the Washington Capitals. Washington's taking game 1 with the help of an Alexander Ovechkin OT winner, and 4 second period goals is putting Washington up 2-0. Arizona avoids falling to a 3-0 deficit by winning a close 3-2 game, and 2 third period goals are helping the Coyotes even up the series. A Demko shutout in game 5 puts Arizona 1 game away from hoisting the Stanley Cup. However, Washington isn't going down easy, and they're forcing game 7. And in game 7, Arizona is going to survive a late push from the Capitals and win the Stanley Cup. Ovi led the way with 14 goals and 17 assists for 31 points, while Demko 16 wins with a .916 save percentage and a .245 goals against. Honestly, I was expecting this to be a bit longer, but we got some great spins and we were able to build a fantastic team. I'm just surprised we didn't get more wins.